The prologue of stars, the galaxy is fractured after centuries of war between empires. Legends speak of the Initia core, a primal energy that predates the universe. Whoever controls it can reshape reality itself. The Initia vanished millennia ago, hidden in deep cosmic rifts. A shadowy warlord named Vanar Dusk begins his search to wield it. The galaxy trembles as whisper turns spread. The call to action on a mining colony orbiting a dying star. Young pilot Kale Arden dreams of escaping. He's a gifted navigator, but trapped in debt to a syndicate. During a salvage mission, he stumbles across a glowing fragment. The shard pulses with strange life, whispering of the Initia. Kale hides it, unaware he has just been marked by destiny. Unknown ships begin hunting for him immediately. The outcast warrior across the galaxy, Saris Vera, a disgraced former guardian, senses the Initia awakening. Once part of the Astral Sentinels, she now lives in exile. Haunted by past failures, she refuses to pick up her blade again. But when her visions show Kale holding the fragment, she sets out. Saris knows the boy's survival means the galaxy's survival. The hunt for Kale has already begun. The shadow of Vanar warlord Vanar Dusk commands fleets of obsidian warships. He wears ancient armor infused with forbidden Starforge energy. Obsessed with order through domination, he believes the Initia will crown him as galactic sovereign. His spies report of Kale's fragment, and he dispatches his elite hunters, the Nullborn. Vanar vows to either possess the boy or burn entire systems to find him. The darkness spreads like wildfire. First encounter, Kale's colony is attacked by the Nullborn. He narrowly escapes with the help of Leora, a rogue smuggler with her own agenda. Her ship, the Eclipsora, becomes their escape route. Kale struggles to understand why he's being hunted. The fragment glows brighter whenever danger nears, protecting him. Saris watches from the shadows, debating whether to intervene. The reluctant mentor Saris finally reveals herself and saves Kale from an ambush. She explains the Initia's legacy and warns him of its burden. Kale is skeptical, dismissing her talk as myth, but when the fragment fuses into his hand, he feels its raw power. Saris reluctantly accepts her role as his guide. Leora grins. Danger means higher pay for her smuggling fees. Journey to the Forbidden Nebula. The trio chart a course to the Cradle Nebula, where records of the Initia's origin lie. The nebula is alive, filled with star whales and gravity storms. They're pursued relentlessly by Vanar's warships. Sandy humor from Leora clashes with Saris' strict warrior code. Kale bonds with the fragment, which shows him glimpses of ancient battles. The first seeds of trust form among them. The Nullborn strike on the edge of the nebula. The Nullborn attack in a brutal space battle. Kale discovers he can bend starlight to shield their ship. Saris fights fiercely, her skills unmatched by the hunters, but the Nullborn leader, Varric Kane, scars her with dark energy. Kale panics, but Leora saves him with daring piloting. The cost: half the ship is destroyed and hope feels thin. Secrets of the Cradle. Inside the nebula, they uncover ruins of the first Initia temple. Holographic archives reveal that the Initia was not a weapon, but a living force of balance. Only one chosen by its will can unlock its full potential. Kale begins to accept his fate, though doubts gnaw at him. Saris warns that power corrupts even the purest heart. Meanwhile, Vanar draws closer, using forbidden wormholes. Betrayal at the outpost. The group seeks refuge on a neutral outpost. Leora secretly contacts her criminal guild, hoping to sell Kale's location. But when she sees Vanar's cruelty firsthand, she hesitates. Her guild turns on her, forcing her to fight her own allies. Kale saves her, proving his loyalty despite her betrayal. She swears to truly join their cause, shedding her selfish past. Rise of the Resistance. Across the galaxy, rebel cells begin rallying around rumors of the Initia's heir. They call Kale the Starborn, a symbol of hope. Saris warns against the pressure of becoming a myth, but Kale embraces it, inspiring broken worlds to unite. Vanar sees the rebellion forming and orders entire planets razed. The galaxy edges closer to full-scale war. The heir's awakening. Kale trains under Saris, learning to channel the Initia shard. He manipulates light, bends energy fields, and feels the pulse of stars. But each use leaves him drained, as if the core tests him. He confides in Leora about his fear of failing like others before him. She reassures him he's more than just destiny. He's her friend. A bond blossoms between them, deeper than loyalty. Vaynar's wrath. Vaynar captures an entire moon and massacres its people as a warning. Kale sees visions of the atrocity through the shard. Rage tempts him to seek revenge. Saris intervenes, warning that vengeance feeds the darkness. But Kale insists they must fight back, not just run. The rebellion prepares for war fueled by his fire. The Astral Key archives reveal that the Initia core lies hidden within the Solstara vault, locked by the Astral Key. Saris once swore to protect it, but admits she failed. The key was shattered into fragments scattered across 3 star systems. Kale, Saris, and Leora embark on quests to retrieve them. Each test forces Kale to confront fear, compassion, and sacrifice. The shards unite, glowing as one. The path is revealed. Clash at the Starforge. The rebellion stages an assault on Vaynar's fortress, the Obsidian Starforge. Fleets clash in dazzling space combat. Kale faces Varric Kane again, defeating him with newfound mastery. But Saris is gravely injured, holding off waves of Nullborn. She entrusts Kale with completing the mission. The cost of victory weighs heavy. Into the Celestara vault, the heroes reach the vault, a colossal construct orbiting a dying sun. It opens only when Kale offers the Shard of Initia. Inside lies a radiant core, swirling with primordial light. Kale hears voices of past guardians urging him forward. Vaynar arrives, wielding a dark mirror of the Initia's power. The final confrontation begins. Duel of Destinies. Kale and Vaynar clash in a reality-bending battle within the vault. Mountains rise and crumble, stars flicker as weapons. Vaynar tempts Kale with promises of strength to end all suffering. Kale nearly succumbs, but remembers his friends and people's hope. Saris, weak but alive, reminds him, a balance, not control. Kale channels the Initia's true form, pure harmony. 18. The fall of Vaynar. Kale unleashes a wave of light, shattering Vaynar's armor. The warlord is consumed by his own darkness, collapsing into nothingness. The vault stabilizes, sealing the Initia core within Kale's heart. The Nullborn scatter without their master. The galaxy watches as Kale emerges victorious. The Starborn is no longer a myth, but reality. A new dawn. The rebellion transforms into a council of free worlds. Kale refuses to rule, instead guiding as a protector. Saris recovers, finally at peace with her redemption. Leora becomes ambassador, bridging rogues and leaders alike. Together, they vow to defend the balance of the galaxy. The Initia shines quietly within Kale, awaiting the next test. Epilogue and sequel tease Kale returns to the stars with his friends, seeking to rebuild. But whispers of other fragments of the Initia echo in the void. A shadowy figure watches from beyond the galactic rim, smiling. The true origin of the Initia has yet to be revealed. The screen fades with Kale gazing into infinity. The journey is only beginning.